Good evening, traders. Locks here with another video, and this is just a quick video to show you the updates to the backtesting feature. And all of the backtests will be updated. I'm just going to show you solo confirmation complex here to start with. So first off, you'll notice that we have Fisher transform up. We're just testing Fisher transform. We have the settings at full and short. I'll go to long so you can see it from. And in fact, let's just reset this to default so you can see what that looks like. Okay, it's reset. Let's import Fisher transform, and then I'll go through what's going on. So first off, we have the same backtest types, full versus trading. This right here, trading style, what it allows you to do is if you have it on trading, because it's only for trading, then instead of exiting or only taking, so let's say that you're in a short and a long pops up. If you have it trade flip on trend flip, if that short is open and a long hits on the Fisher transform or another indicator, it'll immediately close that short and it will take the long, okay? Or whatever other, well, not whatever signal, it'll take the long, all right? So that's an option. It's set to default one at a time, which is the traditional one, where it waits until that trade closes completely, and then it allows you to be open for the next trade. So you can mess around with this. I personally would never use trend flip or trade flip on trend flip. It just doesn't make sense for what we're doing. But there might be a special case where you're using lower time frames and you've tweaked out some of the GKDC indicators and you found something novel in the market. So it's there for you to use. Volatility type, this stuff doesn't change except for this portion right here. Instead of it being static where you take 50% off the top if there's only two take profits, the take profit one and take profit two, you can change this to, take profit one could be, 25% off the top, which means 75% comes off in take profit two. If you're using three take profits, then ideally it's set to 50% taken off the trade at take profit one and then 25% at two and three. But you can change this to something like, 33%, and then have take profit three be 34%. You're going to have to do the math in your brain because there's no easy way to do this. So if you have, 50 and you put 50 in here, I'll show you what happens because that's just straight dumb. It's going to error out on you and it'll say, don't be dumb. Error on bar 0%, TP1, TP2 with take profit 3 must be less than 99, which is obvious because why are you using 3 take profits? If you want to take, 50% off the top of each one of them, you don't have any left for take profit 3, right? But if you change this to something stupid like 45, then you have 5% left for take profit 3, which I wouldn't suggest you do. But this is only in effect for if you have 3 take profits, even though it will error out on you if you do switch this and it equals, greater than 99. Just if you're going to do something like that, just use less take profits, right? So the take profit 1, 2, and 3, that's still the option. The difference here is I have a full back test right here where normally we would just test take profit 1, and that's how it was standard. But now I have it set that you can test all 3 take profits with trailing take profit and things like that, right? The way this works is obviously you go in here and we type in, pyramiding of 10, let's say. And then we go and we look and we have all of the longs that are possible. Now with 3 take profits, by default, we don't have trailing take profit on. And I'll explain that in a second, but let's go back into the settings. So we have all of the possible longs here with 3 take profits. Let's go to the settings again. By default, the activate trailing take profits off. If we activate that, then we obviously have some trailing take profit. I don't know where it's going to pop up here. We have one right here that hit. And the way you can look at these candles, by the way, now is the entry candle 2036, exit candle 2036, 3, 2, 1. So take profit 1, you see that 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, entry candle 2051, take profit 250 or 2051 1 right there. You can see this take profit 1, 2051 2, and that's a spec 2.0. What this means is that uh, this take profit hit, and then it moved up the the stop loss from here to the entry. So if you ever see something like a spec 2.0 or spec 2.3, 2.3, that means that take profit 3 had a stop loss move up from here to here, and then the take profit 2 had a stop loss move up from here to here. If you have what's called a spec 3.0, I don't know if we're going to find one. That means that it's just adjusting the last take profit, which is take profit 3. And that take profit would be adjusted right here, because after you hit take profit 1, right, and then you hit take profit 2, then take profit 3 is trailed, but take profit 3 exits at entry because you move the stop loss up again. So you move it up once when you hit take profit 1, and that moves up to take profit 2 and 3. And then when take profit 2 hits, you move up the stop loss to take profit 1, and then it exited right there. So those are the rules. I will likely release one additional rule before I actually make this public, and that rule will be to allow you to shut off the automatically moving stop loss upward. Okay, so that will be kind of your choice in the future. And a later and another update down the line, I will make it so that you can, move up, maybe take profit 1. You move it up this once, or and then maybe you don't move up the take profit for take profit 3, or sorry, you don't move up the stop loss for take profit 3. There's all different types of combos, but I will likely introduce those options maybe tonight. I don't know. I was thinking of doing that later on, but I don't want to have you guys, stuck in this paradigm, even though it's the right paradigm of moving stop losses after every single take profit. Maybe you find something better where you don't want to move the take profits or the stop losses. So anyway, you have that. Um, the trailing take profit is off default because you can trail any take profit now. So I'll go back to take two take profits, or sorry, one take profit. You have one take profit here, and it's being trailed. Now, this is a stupid idea, but it's available. You might find the case where, maybe you set the take profit 1 to like 5 ATR or 5 times volatility, and you found some novel thing that, catches massive parabolic moves upward, and then just ratchets up, right? So this is now trailed. So take profit 1 is completely trailed. You see here, trailed all the way up. Both of these caught this big move upward. So had you taken this trade here, great trade. So the trailing take profit does work. It worked before, but now you can see it more vividly because you can activate it on every single take profit selection. So we have that for take profit 1. If we move this to take profit 2, now take profit 1 will be static, and then take profit 2 will trail. So you have here this entry, and then it hit take profit 1. It trailed. Now it didn't do anything, right? It exited uh, almost at entry, but because you had it trailed, it well actually did that do entry? Let's see here, 262, 262. So it entered, it exited right here. The problem with this candle right here is it pulled back too far with the trail, so it exited a little bit below entry, and that sucks. But what are you going to do? This candle right here, you'll notice. Let's see if I can find that. We can get the identity of it. Um, Actually, it's this one right here. You see this? This one hit here, hit take profit 1 there, trailed here, exited around here, and then this one exited from the 262 right here. It pulled back to right there. And this one sucks because what happened with this one is you can see it exited at this close right here. So that's what you'll have to watch. And it makes sense, kind of if you think about it. This candle pulled back too much. And then because it pulled back so hard, that right when this opened, it exited. So closed right here, opened here, exit automatically because of the way the trail was set up. And that's just what you have to deal with. You can, maybe do the math in your brain and exclude stuff like that. But this is how it would normally perform on an exchange too. If you do something dumb, even though this isn't necessarily dumb, it's just part of the system. You still have percent profitable given that situation. So you'll have to think about that yourself. Another feature here that's going to be new for you is this right here. These signals, right? Now you will see when the signal hits, it's going to paint the take profit levels and the stop loss from the signal. And then it takes the next candle. So that's more obvious about how these trades work. So once this trade closes right here, you immediately enter right there. Now, this was obviously the case before, but now you can visualize where are these ATR or volatility calculations coming from. Well, they're coming from this candle close right here. And you can see that because it's pegged there. So you kind of get the preview of where it's at once this closes instead of having to wait for this candle, which it was before. So you have that now. Let me think if there's anything else here that we go over. No, I think that's it actually. So all of the different back tests will have this new system in place. I don't think this edition is that useful, but other people might think it's useful, given that you can test all the different types of take profits with all longs or all shorts that wasn't available before. One thing also here, and some people like to play around with these. Now these will actually do something. In some cases, you see it flips right there. You know, you can test out what these are. A lot of you guys already know what they are, but you'll see they actually change the values. So this is going to allow you to really test the crap out of the system, given all of these different options um, in the back test. Whereas before, I really didn't care, and I still don't care, but this is just giving you guys more flexibility. All I care about is whether these three take profits hit before the SL. So that's as simple as it should be. Because when you get trading this manually, like you should, then it becomes obvious why this is all that matters. Green hits before red. So anyway, that's it for now. If you have any questions and you're part of the VIP group, give me a ring on Telegram or somewhere else. One other thing here too, I'll show you this real quick. These used to paint every single signal on the screen. Now it's just restricted to, you know, what is active. So you have longs, you have shorts. It's not going to paint, everything all over the place and kind of be annoying. You do trading, and you'll see that this trading is set to, one at a time. So entered here, exited. Let's see here. How many take profits do we have here? I'm trying to see. Let's see here. Oh, we have two up. Yeah, that makes sense. So entered here, exited here, waited until well, the short showed up there anyways, right? Um, Let me see if I can. Well, actually, I don't think I can tweak it right here. You'll be able to see what I mean by uh, forced closing of a trade if another signal pops up, but it should be pretty obvious. But yeah, so now these make a little bit more sense, even though not every single one of these will be taken. It just depends, like this right here. In fact, we can force it to happen. Watch. Let's see, trend flip on trade. Yeah, now it's forcing closed. Took a long there, knocked it out, done, killed it. Took a short there, killed it here, and then rode this up. So that's what that option does on the trend flip thing. So glad we saw that so you can see what it actually is doing. So completely cancels the trade out, closes it, and moves on. All right, that's it, folks. Again, if you have questions, hit me up. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.